Today, fans of comic books, movies, and all things pop culture will gather at the Oregon Convention Center. Joe V is here now to tell us about the start of Wizard World Comic Con. Hi, Joe.
Hey, good morning, Kim. So yes, it gets underway today right here at the Convention Center. As you mentioned, all things surrounding pop culture. There's lots of celebrities, everyone from, Aquaman's going to be here, Jason Momoa. You've got television stars, and you've got artists. With that in mind, we're going to introduce Joe Wost. Thank you for joining us, Joe.
Thanks so much for having me.
Love the name. And he is the man behind Maze Toons, which is an internationally carried, series of mazes and cartoons. We've got some of your work I want to show to the camera right now. Tell me a little bit about, first of all, how you started doing this, because these are essentially cartoon mazes.
Yeah, they're cartoon illustrated mazes. I've drawn mazes with cartoons my whole life. I grew up in the 70s, so mazes were sort of this phenomenon. But me and my friends would challenge each other, and I found if I put illustrations in them, it made them a lot more challenging.
And you said you do 7 a week that are published all over the world,
7
right?
a week, published all over the world, as far away as Sydney, Australia. So they appear all over. And then I also have several books out as well. So yeah, my mazes are seen in a lot of different places.
So you can come here, you can see his mazes. He's got books. Even check this out, if we can come back on camera here. He's got one of state mazes, and this is the Oregon maze that he did right there. Check that out, beautiful work. So you can learn all about that. But you've got a couple events where you're going to be drawing and even teaching people how to draw.
Yeah, absolutely. If you join me tomorrow, I'll be here in the morning at 11 o'clock. I'm doing a How to Toon workshop, teaching people how to draw. Tonight, I'll be doing a drink and draw event, too, for adults.
Okay, and that's at the Spirit of 77,
yes,
the Blazers bar there. So you were going to show us, you mentioned you have a quick way to show us how to learn how to draw a rabbit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? How do we do that?
So you just take letters A, J, E, U, I.
Wait a minute, okay. I'd like to buy a vowel here, Pat.
And dash. I'm going to show you how to draw a rabbit using those letters.
A, J, E, U, I, okay. Well, all right. Well, OMG.
Once upon a tune, there was an animal. Animal begins with A. This particular animal loved to jump. Jump begins with J. Like to jump forwards, like to jump backwards, so I put letter J backwards. Like to jump everywhere. Everywhere begins with E. Like jump everywhere, like jump every day, which also begins with E. Like jump under, under begins with U, put a U under J's. Like jump in begins with I, put I right there. It can even do the 100-yard dash. If something likes to jump under, it might like to jump over. Something likes to jump in, it might like to jump out, which begins with O. And it would never ever stop, period. Period here, and period here. This particular animal had very, letter V, messy hair. In fact, he was a messy hair. So I take letter M over and over until it turns into a mess. Wouldn't be a stretch to say that this animal was great. Great begins with G. And I said stretch, so I just stretched the letter G. And everyone loved this rabbit. Everyone begins with E. The reason everyone loved this rabbit is because he was so good. Letter G backwards, too. Everyone, letter E backwards. This rabbit had a very fuzzy face that looked like this. And very letter V, very long whiskers, and O. What a good letter G and great letter G rabbit he was. And that's how to draw a rabbit.
Okay, I hope there's not a test on this because I don't know that I got all of that. But you can learn all about it from the master himself, Joe Wost. Again, right here at Wizard World Comic Con. Gets underway today. Come say hi. Learn about how to draw and expand your vocabulary as well. Joe, thank you very much.
Thanks,
so appreciate it.
Have a great day.
And a lot more we're going to show you from Wizard World Comic Con in just a bit, guys. Let's send it back to you in the studio.
How fun is that?
That guy needs his own show on PBS.
Honestly, I love that. I could watch that all day.
I know.
It's so fun. We were both leaning into the TV watching that.
Show me more. Do another
I feel like
one.
we should have a little juice box.
Do another
and sit there
trick for us,
watching.
please. Yes, yes.